Yeah. Every now and then. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, like you shouldn't call up late more than 10 times. Yeah, flipping counts at the same play. Yeah. Nah, it's still just aggravating though. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the J's. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me. Oh yeah. With the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Take Kathleen, I say what's up. I almost made lasagna today, but Tara bought me a sub. Oh. I think everybody's a housewife right now. I just sent you some suggestions. I know everybody was well, kind of just talking about playing Rick, and I told them I play Rick after my league game. Yeah, I just put a broadcast up. The Ravens. I can't remember who he was in the last league. Yeah, he just loaded in and we load in now.
That is how you lost, because of that one play. You really don't. Oh, I forgot. I gotta send one more invite. I forgot to send one. I think. Who all did I send one for? You hear me, Ira? I said, who all did I send one for?
And that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
no, I sent you a suggestion.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set
I sent you a suggestion.
Between the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore
The party,
Ravens.
people can't join the party because it's private.
This will be
yeah, because your profile hitting is automatically private.
He'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
And I sent you the people that suggested to join the party. The broadcast. All right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the rookie from Florida Atlantic, Kareth White. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
Yeah.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Topper! Check 53, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Check 31, check 31. Let's go.
They run the draw play. This is White. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football.
Yeah.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. There he goes left side. They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
True.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yards that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment,
yeah, you know the broadcast is never
you're supposed to
live.
cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, box drop.
The wind's going to try and throw on 3rd. He gets this one to Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
I get it.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Yeah, that's all I'm hoping I can get. Well, I'm trying to use my 2 first rounders to get me some better players on defense.
Push him back.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series
he just
work hard to
bumped me
pick up
way
first
off my
downs,
route.
and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely
I think
do
somebody
not want
asked
to do
that,
that.
like,
I remember
when
in
we
college, I
very
played with
first
a
started
really
playing the
big-time
league.
player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Here we go. That's what I do. Alert flare. Hey, empty.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Past the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. T.J. Logan, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
I broke a line for a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Got my X Factor up. The people that's the second, yeah, he catches a pick here.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why
At least you know you got one shutdown cornerback you can depend on.
Working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Wide, get wide. Check safety. Leo. Watch out. Bang. Ready.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
I'm coming for you, son.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Man, I got you. Yes. Double up. He's coming, double up. Mike, 53, Mike. Hey, keep it up. Get it.
On 2nd down now, it's White, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Stick. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Back. 80 weapon.
They'll give to Peterson out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Hey, high 7.
First and 10, Stick. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, Tyrone, he coaches
23 yards, the final tally.
But it's a bit different when you're taking advantage of a video game to do it. Like it's not as easy to pick up a blitz on a Madden as it is in real life.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
First down, here's White. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
He broke a run for like 2
Ready to go
yards.
with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 44, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains, because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first down, Wentz. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it here with Logan. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Man, it's a big difference.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Complete. It's Johnson. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
He's okay.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I say yeah.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. This is Logan. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, 2. 56 to Mark, 56. Check 56.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, Delta. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. I'm on.
Now Stick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
29 is Mike. Mike 20. Hey, Charlie.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. And an alley to run. Room past the 20. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
46 down, marathon 4. Hey, Alpha.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about
I should at least touched it.
They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Let's go, Great.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. Me. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now on 2nd and 13, Stick. And his throw here is incomplete.
I don't like this play.
Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call it in route are really worried about the play, because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yep. Mike 29. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Hey, wahoo. Let's go. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 29 is a Mike. Mike, go.
Here's Stick, 3rd and long. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They wouldn't let me.
It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the 2nd half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Just my luck, I ran into the kicker. Yeah, just my luck, I would.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. with Johnson. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yeah. I didn't read it.
On 2nd down, it's Logan. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium.
We're not needed.
The right call. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Logan. Room here to run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I loved one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
They'll run high. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's good.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
In situations like that, you got to go get the best doctor you can.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
I mean, I trust her too. 2 people that usually don't trust each other. Other people that trust each other. That's how that works.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll throw on 2nd down his stick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over.
That's an almost
1st and 10. By the way, third quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. And that one pretty well wrapped up. The Bengals growing the lead even further. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
You see what you can get.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, because I know at one point in time you used to be heated.
Go!
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz flushed out right. He'll try and run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about tipping the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
I agree.
The Cardinals on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. Throwing now is Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
55. I'm finna kick it.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in there.
Barely got in.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field,
Might hit the
it's
camera.
a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Look at you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Stick back to pass. It's caught. This is White. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third?
Hey, box drop. 53, Mike, 53. Watch the out. 55.
Yeah, me too.
Here's Stick looking to throw.
Another one. Let's go, Kenny
And he
Clark.
goes down. Kenny Clark getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me.
Draft and a regular draft.
Trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They run with Logan, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Same
no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
At least 15 times.
From midfield, here's Wentz. The catch made by Miller.
Yeah.
And he is tackled
inside
the 40-yard point to the 35. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, I don't go deep in this. I got somebody wide open.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Date Street, yeah.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
55, yep. For some reason, I thought it was 15 yards. Yeah.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, because he called a time. He called a timeout early for, I don't know why, at that kick field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Logan. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense,
all about the running game.
You play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
That's caught inside the 20.
You gotta be kidding me.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Godwin. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is down to 2.
He gotta get this onside kick back, bro. He's kicking it deep.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
All right.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Did he think he was going to get the ball back?
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And this, not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
All day like, yeah, all night like,
How about B-Live hit me up earlier while I was in my man game for the How about Stan that hit me up saying he got a different squad on? I don't know. Yeah, I told him to let me hit my team up, see if I can try to kind of say he didn't want to play. Hot man's about to hop on. I'm about to say that we can get our own people, and I prefer to do that. Alright. Let me see, I just sent Mansky, Jobin, and Ally invite. Oh shit, I'm still on man, didn't even know it. Let me do my upgrades. I was just in the party for hours for the hour roll, see if he done for the night.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets to go from the greatest and making them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I took off cool, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every day.
That's how not like how much he know from. But look, his mama does.
I seen AD invite too. Hey, me. I'm gonna hop on 2K now.